Welcome. And now, before people going, wait, where's this? Where's this get out to the screen? And it's Monday. Oh, not. Of course, this is we're going to be talking about the Delta Recruit system. Now, this will require to get a Delta Recruit. You need to complete the tutorial as I've a Klingon, as you can see here, a Roman Republic or Starfleet officer. I have actually done all three already. That's purely because this has been I've done it in years past. So you have seen my two of my Delta recruits in previous videos. So the big thing is you need to get through the tutorial into your factions first, public area with other players. That is a big thing. The first faction zone, public zone. So let's take one of our characters and show what we can get. Alright, the big thing you need to be aware of, that is, as a Delta recruit, you need to pick up this Tesseract communication receiver, which you double click and you get a pile of objectives to complete. Now, each faction will have a slightly different set of requirements, but they all will have roughly the same thing. You must complete the storyline from your starting mission to the end of the Iconium War. This has taken us with Scarlet 2 years. However, you do not need to make it 2 years. However, I will also point out that during the Delta Covenant Act, you must complete the Cabali front, all the Cabali front missions. So you will be required to do that. And as you can see here, I've also got a big pile of missions still to complete here. So normally you also have to pick up and find various items within missions. These are pretty easy to find, as these will all have a purple delta icon on them. They will not be too far away. They'll be shown on your mission log when they come available, so you will not find it. You have trouble finding it. You will also have to do a couple of grindy things, but the first is to get your character to level 60. This on its own isn't too hard, because by the time you get towards the later Iconium War, you're already almost there. But then getting your Amity completed an Amity campaign of your faction pretty much will get you the remainder of the way. But for Federation, you have to, if your character is Federation, you have to complete the Federation mission. But since I've done that already, now I get all that bonuses, including this one from the the actual rewards are pretty simple. You will gain 2 sets of rewards, one for your Delta recruit and one for every other character on the account. This will affect not just any character you currently have, but also any future character you may have. For example, I claimed this one years ago, and my Klingon recruit will be able to pick them up at reaching level 20. So you get for your characters, you get a relevant mark appropriate gear within your faction's particular strength. So you get space weapons, but everyone else gets some marks, get a choice of mark boxes. I've got still some from the other recruitment events, and yes, your Klingon recruit can take home some Delta gear, and your Delta recruit can take home your Klingon gear. That's right. You can, and so you get for all these up to level 50, you get level 40, you get some gear. But when you get to level 50, you get a pile of reputation marks, and your character gets everyone, and all your characters on the account will get a choice of reputation marks with a good chunk of reputation marks with it. And the same thing with level 65, and these are very, very good to have. And that just needs to be. If you look over here, most of these are empty, and I have nothing down on the reputations. Be fine stuff. So if I click on here, suddenly everything's increased, and I have a reputation voucher put in, including some 50 marks. As you can see, this is a full list of things we picked up. Very nice for it. As your Admiralty campaign gives you some free, random upgrades, and some pass tokens which you can use to pass on submissions such as this one. I will be sorting these out later, so don't worry. So you can see here, these are a pile of ships that popped up in my inventory. This is the Admiralty system ships, and are not flyable, but they're and same again. But level 10, for getting level 10 in your chosen faction, gets you the USS Voyager Admiralty ship card, which all these are called the ship cards because they have. And that's a very, very nice ship to fly, but I wouldn't want to waste Voyager on this particular mission. You also need to do the R&D campaign, but getting up to level 5 into one of these skills will take a couple of weeks. But you do have a couple of days, but you do pick up a pile of R&D specialist duty officers and a rare duty officer that this rare duty officer, and he's required for a few items in this mission. Again, you have to complete every story mission between. So, but you get fleet max for yourself and max for your account, and very, very nice things to have as well. And you can also pick up attach map boxes, 50 map boxes for every of these Iconian scatter technologies, which you can find Iconian technologies or information by checking out consoles on I speak to people with a Delta on it, on the head. You will know when you were there because there will be a Delta icon here. Now, what the Temporal Negotiator is a very, very nice nice item which I have used in the past. It does drop your recharge ability, your bridge officers recharge down by 50% to global most of the time. And also you have the Paradox Corrector, which basically gives you a revive for if every time you die, most of the times you die. And I forgot to mention, everyone who has a Delta Recruit has a little purple triangle on their name. I do, but she's not. But I don't have her name shown on. Well, yes, that's more or less. This is almost all of it. I'm going to be Max Sharkwriter. But before we forgot one thing. Philip Crane and his fellow temper agents.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future?
Yes, indeed, in the future. You'll be bumping into these characters when you're doing your as part of the requirement of the story. So if you can see here, you must be a level 20 character to retrieve rewards from Delta recruits. So I've got a photonic engineering officer I want, and I can also pick up my Klingon recruit gear, and my Klingon recruit can pick up any Delta recruit stuff, and same with any of the other reputations, other temper agents and recruit. But anyway, let's be Max Sharkwriter. See you guys next time.